Hi. Nobody's in here yet, but if you're watching this back after, my name is Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but today I'm going to do some healing of the sacral chakra and solar plexus. This is Corn. Say hi, Corn. The reason I'm going to do this is because I got some new singing bowls. Hi, there's one person in here so far. Got some new singing bowls. I got a really big orange singing bowl. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Autumn, how you doing? Like the video, please, guys. I feel like my posts are not getting out. Like, I get anywhere from like 300 likes, from 150 to 300 likes on my community posts. The past couple days I've gotten like 10 likes, 15 likes. Like, it's just crazy. Hello. So yeah, so if you can like the video, I'd appreciate it so that people get notified. How are you guys doing? Yes, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, I've got a really big new singing bowl. I'm really excited about it. It's a D note for the sacral chakra. And it basically plays itself. Like my other singing bowl, I actually had to learn how to make it sing. But this one, like, you just hit it and it pretty much just plays itself. And it's really nice. And then I can't remember if the solar plexus is E or C notes, but I have this beautiful solar plexus bowl as well. And yeah, we're going to play them together and get that good healing going in our midsection, because a lot of people who I've been talking to, a lot of my clients, a lot of people in my life have been having stomach issues. So stomach issues like, Kornika, get over here. Come here. She's like looking at the stove, like, let me jump in the heat. Hi, Paul. You made it to alive. Like the video, and this is my first time here. Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Tucker. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we got a good group going here. Kornika, come. Good girl. I just made popcorn, and she's like, perfect. I will jump on the hot burner. Just kidding. Yeah. It's so, right? It's huge. It's a huge singing bowl. It's huge. Yes. 2023. Hey, Mystic Mermaid. How you doing? Yes. 2023 diagnosed with a GERD year later, and I still have them. Oh, like, I know, the stomach issues, yes. Yeah, Paul, you finally made it. I don't know if your notifications, if YouTube was messing with the notifications, but I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of creators talking about how, like, YouTube is constantly, like, offloading old subscribers or hiding their content, so I don't know. I have faith we can beat the algorithm and come back out the other side. Yeah, because the algorithm has no power over us. I'll tell you that. You got stomach problems? Yeah, I had a friend who came down. She was having she kept getting food poisoning, like, randomly. She was having really bad bloating, stomach issues, vomiting. One of my clients cannot keep any food down. She's suffering right now. There's just a lot of people who are having stomach issues. I have been just so bloated. I'm actually going to be doing a parasite cleanse, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. It's a 30-day parasite cleanse where it starts with like a foot soak, and then you like do this you drink this stuff, and then after that you take these tinctures, and it's supposed to kill any parasitic creatures, like living things that are inside of you, but it's also supposed to get rid of like the heavy metals and all that other crap that's just like the free radicals and all that shit that's just like in the air all the time poisoning us. So I'll let you guys know what I think about it after I do it. I'm like definitely like I'm gearing up for it because a lot of people are saying that it's like really harsh and that they like broke out or they had fatigue or just like all these other things, but then it's like once they get through it, they feel much better than they did when they started it. So yeah, you're doing the same thing. Nice. No wonder you found my video. You're on the same frequency. I believe it wasn't notifying me till today. Well, I'm glad it notified you today. Good. Was coming from the food I was eating. Yeah, there's a lot of bad food options for us. Hey everyone, hope everyone is good. Yeah. All right. Let's say a prayer and set our intentions, and then we'll get right into it. You guys are gonna be amazed. Like literally these, I'm gonna start doing more videos. I actually just ordered a small table so that I can have, because you know I like to sit on the ground when I do the video, so I can have my little table, so I can have my bowl, because you can't, with my other bowl I hold it, you can't hold this one, it's too big. So I got the little table coming in, and then we're also going to be doing ASMR on the little table on my other channel and this one, and who knows, maybe I'll even put the cards on the little table, but either way, it'll be good. Yeah. It's crazy how the collective goes through similar things. It really is. It really, really is. But it also makes sense because, like it's the reason why I can do tarot readings, right? For like thousands of people, because thousands of people are going through the same broad overarching energetic experiences at the same time. It's the same way astrology works, right? It's the same way that a lot of things work. So it is crazy, but it also mirrors into many other parts of our reality. Oh, the parasite cleanse, yeah, Lizzie said the parasite cleanse might make you constipated. Trigger warning. No, for real though, because I was literally just telling my client that, because I told her to try spirulina because it attaches to the heavy metals in your body, but when you have to release the heavy metals, it makes your poop like really hard because it's just really bad for you. So it's like you're trying to get the waste out of your body, but that waste should have never been in your body, right? Because it's not compatible to our systems. So your body has a hard time processing it because it's literally poison. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Lizzie. I'm starting to juice now, veggies and fruits only. Dang, you're committed. Good for you. Hope it flushes out everything. Yeah, I mean, it should. It should flush things out. Alright guys, like the video please so that more people get notified, and I'm going to say a prayer and set our intentions, and then we'll get right into the singing bowl. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and all those watching this live in the moment or afterwards, and just say thank you for everything that you bless us with. We're so grateful for all aspects of life, the ups, the downs, the challenges, and the blessings. We understand that all of this makes a well-rounded individual in this very polarized reality, and for this we say thank you. And I ask please to be a messenger and a healer for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. Let no truth be told for a lie and no lie be told for a truth. Let all the information and healing that flow through me come from the source from which all things come. Let it be kind, palatable, and easy to understand, and please let it run through Christ's consciousness as well. And let all of the healing done in this video aid all those watching to walk in their highest path and in their purpose in this life, and let it bring them exactly what they need at this time. Let it realign our lower chakras, our sacral chakras, and our solar plexus chakras, and please let it also have the corresponding health benefits that go along with the physical healing of these areas as well. And please let this live relieve people of their pain and suffering, and let it fill them with hope and peace and joy and love and a sense of comfort. And please let everybody, including myself, and all those watching, walk away from this live feeling better than when they started. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions, only ever for my highest and greatest good as the healer, and everyone on the live's highest and greatest good as the receivers, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amol Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, Somatic, be always, works always a blessing. Okay. I swear I was just thinking it's been a while since Nikki went live. Then I got the notification. We're connected. All right, guys. So I'll play each one for you first. Let me get this just a bit. I have a gnome hat. Just kidding. Okay. It looks like I'm wearing the gnome hat though. Hey Celeste. How you doing? I'm alright. Yes. Okay. So, this is the solar plexus. See what I mean? It like plays itself. And this is the sacral. Alright, let me just reposition these a little bit. Everyone like the video so more people can see it. There's 28 in here. Yeah, 14 likes, 29 people. Please like the video. Alrighty, I'm actually gonna put this back a little bit. Don't judge my pajama pants if you can see them. It's been one of those days. I got a tattoo yesterday, filled in, and then it was like really rainy here today, which actually made me very happy. I needed a little rainy day. Everyone's like, ew, the weather's so bad. And I'm like, no, it's so beautiful. Like, I love this weather. I wish there were more rainy days like this one. All right, here we go. saw Jurassic Park. I don't know, that's a message for someone. They're like, say it. Jurassic Park, specifically the part where they're in the kitchen running from the raptors and they're all like disheveled after a very difficult time out there. And it's like, I feel like it's because that is the last leg of the journey of that movie before they finally escape, right? Like, they've been through so much, and then they still have all this crap that they need to get through, but they're right at the end. Like, they're almost there. Once they get through those scenes and they get, you know, back to the helicopters and everything, then their nightmare is over. So I feel like that's a message for some people from Spirit saying, like, dude, the nightmare is really almost over. You've been through so much. You're in the last leg of your race. Don't give up. There are still challenges, right? Because they have to make it, they have to use their intellect and their cunning to get through that scene and to get to the other side. And also, there are no adults in that scene. The kids have to take care of themselves. So that could be a message as well of inner child healing and having to kind of parent yourself in a way now as an adult that you didn't get the parenting as a child. But there's nobody but the kids to rely on to get them through that scene. But once they get through that and they get to the other side, their nightmare is over. So that's a message for some people. Good. I'm glad you're feeling it. You're welcome. dragons are so strongly with us right now. And they just found a dragon fossil, and they're literally calling it a dragon fossil. They're like, giant dragon fossil found. And that would make sense why I saw Jurassic Park, because dinosaurs are kind of just like dragons, right? They're just the scientific word for dragon. I pray for sacral chakra healing, for healing of both the divine masculine and divine feminine, for sexual healing, for healthy sexual relationships and experiences, for creativity, to balance divine masculine and divine feminine energy, for sexual safety and enjoyment and pleasure, exalted, to be joy, and transmuting any negative energy that may be blocking the sacral chakra. And I pray for confidence for the solar plexus, for fun, for healing, for joy, for peace, confidence, knowing thyself, finding thyself, not being afraid to be yourself. Oh man. Oof. That solar plexus one really freaking sings, huh? To release rage, both divine feminine rage and divine masculine rage, of which we have both within us. To bring easier, happier, more enjoyable times, healthy partners and friends, healthy family relationships, healthy relationships with our bodies, and overall a state of peace amidst the chaos. Shift those watching on a cellular and energetic level. Let it bestow them with blessings and peace and love and joy, and let them move forward in life in their highest frequency on their highest timeline. And let this make long-lasting, helpful impressions and shifts within their auric field, and heal them to their core, from their head to their toes, body, mind, and spirit, as well as everything else. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions. Amal Ra, Ashe Namaste. By the power of three, so let it be. Always works. raising the frequency of the planet, healing humanity, the humans, as well as society, and to step in their highest frequency path and purpose, making the world a better place, one person at a time. Amora. Ooh. I felt like my shoulders release. That was... I don't know about you guys, but I've been having like severe aches and pains in my neck and in my shoulders. I think it's throat chakra stuff. The next bowls I want to get, I don't have enough space right now, but the next bowls I want to get are throat chakra and root. So, because each chakra has a corresponding note to the singing bowl. So, yeah, but my shoulders, my neck, my chest, my throat, my head has all been like hurting. So, yeah. Thanks, Lizzie, for moderating. My body got the chills. That's good. That's a good sign. It's a good sign that it's resonating. Flow. Yeah, it's a nice flow. Yes, back pain is unreal right now. I felt everything. Good. Good, good, good. Me too. Throat, back of the neck pain. Oh my God, so bad, Celeste. It's unreal, like Lizzie said. What a powerful transport to a peaceful mind reset. Good. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, man. I want to pull us a card from my animal totem deck. Like I said, don't judge my pajama pants. But, yeah. I want to pull us a card from that deck. And, yeah, maybe we'll smoke a bowl, too, on the live. Maybe y'all are into it. Okay, where's my book? Okay. Oi! I'm okay. Was anybody else that child? That like something would crash and you'd have to be like, I'm okay, because you're so klutzy that your family's like, are you good? Or are you passed out because something just fell on you? What fell down was a picture of my dog. He's passed away, but he was my best friend for most of my life. His name was Jack. I never really talk about him on this channel because it was like really hard, like really, really hard to say goodbye. He was 14, he was a chocolate lab, and he just got me through some really dark periods of time through my childhood. But I love him, and he's definitely been showing himself around my house more, you know, like this, like the whole picture falling down for no reason, stuff like that. But he was my sweet boy. He was like my BFF. And I miss him and I love him. And I actually have his ashes in a hand-blown pendant that my friend who blows glass, she blew his ashes into the pendant. So, but his birthday was New Year's Eve day, so it just passed. But yeah, I love him and I miss him. He was my first pet buddy way before Corn was even a twinkle in her mommy's eye. I felt like a sweatpants, it felt like a sweatpants day to me. Yeah, same. I felt it at the base of my neck and behind my eyes. Yeah, I felt that too, and like in my ears, like it felt like my ears were like vibrating. They were, hi Tisha, how are you doing? Aw, such a cutie. Thank you. Or when it was a ghost, but they'll never believe it. I had a black lab named Luna, who was my first friend in life. Labs are the best. I know. I love labs. Corn is listening, you know. I know. I mean, she's my best friend now. She's been driving me crazy. That's why I put, if you haven't seen the community post, I just put a community post saying like some of the stuff, some of the ascension symptoms I've been experiencing. I also was saying I channeled the message to be really careful in the car right now. There's just a lot of really gunked up energy. especially while driving. And we actually channeled a lot of that more in depth on the Patreon, which was fascinating, which basically it's like, because time is really slowing or speeding up right now, there's a lot of opportunity for these different portals to be open to create chaos and wreak havoc on the roads. But basically the short story is just be really careful. There's a lot of road rage, and be super careful because there's a lot of opportunities for like just stuff to go wrong. So just set your intentions. When you're getting in an Uber, check the license, make sure that the person looks like their picture, make sure that even if everything checks out, still, if you have a bad feeling, trust your gut, take the fee, money comes and goes, your safety is priceless. You know, it's the same thing. I look at it like, if you were like deadly allergic to peanuts, and you went to a restaurant and you had a feeling there was peanuts in the dish that you were about to eat, you wouldn't be like, damn it, I paid for the dish. You'd be like, I don't want to die, so I will not eat it. You know what I mean? It's like that with anything in life. Money is replaceable. Your safety, your health, your wellness is not replaceable, and it is priceless. So always put your well-being first. Oh, whether like, yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, Korika has been driving me crazy. She's been waking up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then she sits on my head and she bites my hair or touches my face or unintentionally scratches my face or drools on me and lets her little stomach growl on me and meows at me. And yeah, it's like having a real baby. I love you and I miss your lives at a buddy's, so gonna have to watch later. Bless you and all those watching. Thank you. Glad you made it for at least a little bit. Hi, baby Pico. You gotta go back and watch it. We just did a whole healing. Corn's been on my mind a lot. I have no idea why. Your cat specifically. Also, car crashes a lot too. Everyone be safe. Yeah, I've seen a lot of car crashes. Someone I just met who's like my friend now had a freaking carjacking in like a safe town. That kind of thing never happens. Like somebody stole her car while she was like inside paying for her gas. I've seen a lot of accidents. I've seen a lot of road rage. I've just seen a lot of messed up stuff happening on the roads, so just be careful. And Kornika's been getting into stuff. That's why she's on your mind probably, because she literally like stuck her tail in wax and then flung her tail up and it went all down her back the other day. Luckily it was my wax burner, like it's candles that I made. It's the fairy food, that I use to make money, the green fairy food. So I know exactly what's in it, and it's just fragrance that's safe for the body. Like I can use it in soap. So, and then soy wax, and then any other little herbs I put in there. So it was best case scenario that it was my wax, but it was like really stressful, and she had to like, I had to cut some of her fur, and then she had to lick the rest of it off, and then had a huge hairball. So she's just been getting into shenanigans, which is probably why you've been thinking of her. And today she had like no peace. She was like talking to me all day, bothering me all day, yelling at me all day, all over the house. I see her little paw right now. I wonder if you guys, if I can put it to face her. All I can see is the paw. Do you see it, guys? Do you see just the little Kornika paw hanging off the Kornika? All right. No, do not zoom. All right, let me catch up with this chat. And now you are all of our best friend. Aw, thank you guys. That's really sweet. Thank you, Lizzie, for putting all the links. I truly appreciate it. We got a bunch of good stuff. I know, Crazy Corn. She is crazy. Hello. You're so sweet. Love your energy. Thank you. Thanks. We're going to pick a card now, and make sure to go back and watch the beginning of the live because we did some really great singing bowl. Reminds me of SpongeBob when he's like, Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Please like the video, guys. It helps me out. Like, subscribe, comment on it after. That helps the algorithm too. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know right now? Whoa, that was pretty fast and straightforward. All right, so we got the camel, the earthworm, and the swan. So the swan has like a mirroring kind of image to it. And then we've got the earthworm with the beautiful little rainbow in there. And then we've got the camel. So let's do them in the order they came out, which was camel, and they're all from different suits. So swan, I believe, is water, earthworm is earth, and then I think camel is fire. So let's see. I'll let you know. Okay, camel. Yep. Okay, this is the fire element. This is the animal spirit guidebook. This is the deck. What is the deck called? Animal Spirit, if you're wondering what the deck is called. And then I bought the book to go with it because I really like this book. I just really like the messages. It's one of those decks that I like to get the book meaning because they're not necessarily tarot cards, they're oracle cards. You say, hi, Corn. Cute. Thank you. I got so many tingles and goosebumps. Good. I'm so glad. Thank you, Lizzie. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Which kind of reading is it? Oh, I just was pulling some oracle cards for us, some totem animals for us to go forward with this healing. I'm doing good. Honestly, there's been a lot of chaos around me, but for whatever reason, I am like so peaceful right now. Like nothing can get me down. Nothing can make me feel bad. There's been all these like misunderstandings or like people taking out like their anger on me or just like totally misunderstanding like what I'm trying to say or my energy. And that kind of thing usually like really makes me upset. Like I really don't like being misunderstood. I really don't like when I don't like negative interactions with other human beings, but I'm in a space where I'm not reacting, I'm not getting angry, I'm not getting upset, I'm just chilling. Like I'm just peacefully chilling, and I'm really in that energy of like what other people think of me is their problem, not my problem. Also, like, my car got towed, and it was, like, 2 a.m. I was in the middle of nowhere. I had, like, no idea who towed it, where it went, and I was, like, so calm and collected. Like, usually something like that, I'd be crying, I'd be scared, I'd be freaking out. I did not shed one tear, which is, like, really big for me in crisis. I always cry. I didn't shed one tear. I got everything together. I figured it out. I looked at it as like a fun side quest. Never in my life have I looked at something so stressful like that, and expensive too. It was fucking like $300 in cash, almost $267 in exact cash. I'll be doing a story time on my ASMR. I'll be doing an ASMR story time about that whole night because it was crazy. But like I didn't like that would have triggered I think anyone, and I was just like able to be calm through it. I feel like it went the best it could have gone. I was able to feel grateful. Like every time something bad would happen, I'd be like, oh, well, at least this isn't happening. Like, and that is just not how I've been able to be in the past. So I feel like I turned a corner. I also love Pisces season. Everybody hates Pisces season, but I have a Pisces rising moon, and like half my chart is Pisces, so I love this time of year. And I honestly think it's kind of funny to watch everybody else crumble because I'm like, yeah, you could not live one single day in my shoes as a Pisces. As having all these Pisces placements and then being a Cancer sun. Like, are you kidding me? So many people couldn't handle this life that I'm living. But so yeah, I'm having a wonderful Pisces season. I feel calm. I feel collected. I am just taking the chaos as it comes and trying to still hold gratitude. And also I've been going out a lot. I've been going out dancing, and I've been making a lot of new friends. And I've just been like, not to brag, but whenever I'm going out, I everybody wants to talk to me. Everybody wants to introduce themselves to me. Everybody wants to dance with me. It's like I said, not sound braggy, but it's been fun. Like, it's just fun. I love being, and this is controversial, but I don't care. I love being the center of attention. It's especially controversial to those people who hate women, and especially the, like, people who hate women who like attention. Like, that's always been something I think that men have kind of thrown in my face throughout my life. Like, oh, women just like attention, da da da. And it's like, oh, yeah, we do. So what? So do men. You just like different kinds of attention. And, like, what's so wrong with that? Why wouldn't I like people being like, yay, good job, Nikki? Why wouldn't I like people being like, would you like to dance with me? Why wouldn't I like that? Then I'd be a bitch, right? It's such a double-edged sword for women. It's such a double standard. Because, like, if I wasn't enjoying the attention, then everyone would be like, oh, you're just a snobby bitch. So women, I don't know about men because I'm not a man, so I can't speak to that. I can only speak to a woman's experience, but that's my experience is you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to admit I love attention. I've performed my whole life. I've been a dancer my entire life. Like, I have this channel where I put on a freaking performance in every card reading. Like, yes, I'm reading your cards, but I'm also trying to entertain you. So it's like, yes, I do like attention. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with liking attention. There would be no entertainers. There would be no artists. There would be no performance if people didn't like attention. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hey. You just ordered the deck? Nice. It's a great deck. No, that's crazy because my car got towed yesterday. This is what I'm saying. There's like weird energy around driving in the car. Thank you for all the little hearts. Dude, it was such a sweatpants day. Sorry, just finished the singing bowls and now I'm on double speed catching up. It was such a sweatpants day. It's the only show that will relieve you from all negative vibes and filling your everyday with healthy enlightenment vibes of peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you, Paul. That's the goal. Thank you, Lizzie. She put my ASMR channel if you want to hear that full story time. I also handled it pretty well. I was like, I know soon enough I'll be on top of the issue, and I am. So it's good growing and getting better at handling stress. Yes, so true. It feels good. Like, it feels like an accomplishment. Me too. Back to dance classes today. I got a new dance partner. So fun, too. That's awesome. I threw my pie for you. That's a really funny name. I dreamt with my karmic and that I tried driving off to avoid them, but my car wouldn't move. And then the next day, my car broke down in real life. What the heck? You can't make this shit up. This is like why I was saying, like, I've channeled. There's weird shit going on with cars right now. And now I have 3 people in the chat and myself who are having car issues. It's just crazy. True to the attention thing. Yeah, people just don't want to admit that they like attention. Of course everyone loves it. You go, girl. Thank you. Ha ha ha. Men like that are intimidated by a woman in her power. Yep. It's just human to want to be liked by people. Tried to make everything... Oh, it's just human to want to be liked. People tried to make everything perverted somehow. So true. Or wrong. Like, that's wrong that you like attention. No, it's not. It'd be wrong if I was looking for the wrong kind of attention, like if I was doing things that were hateful or mean or inappropriate, then yeah, go ahead and say it's wrong. But if I'm literally just smiling and happy and dancing, I'm making other people happy. The fact that you don't like it should show you that there's something off in you, right? Like, there's something that's really my mentality right now is like, it's not me, it's you, which my whole life I've been like, oh, I'm the worst. I need to fix this. What am I doing wrong? And now suddenly 2024 hit and I'm like, that's a you problem, baby. Sorry, it ain't me, it's you. Yes, Dancing with Giant Angel Wings. Also, Circus by Britney came on. Some come to entertain and some to observe. That's so true. There's only 2 types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe. So that's so funny you say that, because whenever I have my land and I do my shows and stuff, I want to have big angel wings and I want to go up on like pulley systems and trapeze and the hoops and everything and like literally fly through the air. And I also choreographed a dance to Circus by Britney Spears in college, and I remember it was so sick. Like, it was so good. Not to brag, but it was so fucking good. We, like, ran in from the audience. We were, like, hidden in the audience in our circus outfits. Everyone had on different outfits. I was the contortionist because I was flexible. So I was in this bright pink, like, leotard thing, and we come running in through the audience, and everyone was like, ah. And then we, like, jump on the stage, and we all start, like, we had a bearded lady. Like, we had so much funny stuff. Not that ladies can't be bearded now, but it was just... I don't know, this was 10 years ago. It was a different time. But, yeah, it was just really fun. It was just really fun. But, yeah, everyone after was like, that was amazing. And I like attention. I liked the attention. Just kidding. The energy about cars is so weird. I felt creeped out trying to make sure nobody sent out a curse about car crashes out of nowhere. It's, yeah, very possible. It could also be an overarching energy of the 1% that they've put to try and, like, take out as many people as they can right now. It could be, like, a mass collective curse to try and take out, like I said, as many people as they can. I've been feeling like Mr. Rogers lately. Been happy to get home and change into my comfy sweats and hoodie. Nice. Mr. Rogers keeps coming up for me, too. I'm bike riding at the office tomorrow. Nice. That sounds fun. 2024 is a whole vibe. It's always been them. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I know. So true. This is great. I channeled that 2024 is the end of people-pleasing. Yeah. Perfect. Damn right about the attention thing. Mic drop. Yes. Love your hair. It's just so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just made that hair oil that's in my shop if you want it, but I feel like it's doing really nice stuff for my scalp. It's meant to heal and repair. It's meant to heal and repair. Just kidding. It's meant to heal and repair your scalp so that you can grow your hair longer and thicker. And every single product in it is organic, and it's every single product is, like I said, I chose it because it has medicinal properties to not only make your hair grow thick and long, but to heal your scalp. Yeah. Okay, let's read this card. My shoulder is like cracking while I'm saying this. After I was saying I'm having all these aches. Okay, camel, resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, content, and a sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated and lacks vitality. To bring into balance, a pilgrimage. Sorry, it like froze for a second. I'm at 10%, so I'm gonna have to get off of this soon. I'll just go until my phone dies. But I hope it was still talking, even though the video was paused, but that's literally what we were talking about. Everything was what we were talking about. You can get on my site, thank you, Rebecca. You can get on my site through the links that Lizzie is posting, Orion's Belt Tarot. You can also subscribe to her because she's going to start doing tarot. Yeah, yes, Paul, it is meant for men as well. I actually made it for a male friend of mine who is losing his hair from extreme stress and negative situations in his life. So I formulated it for men, but it can be used for men or women, anyone who wants nice hair. Yes, I'm back. Sorry I froze. Been having so many aches around my solar plexus and heart chakra. Thank you for the healing. You're welcome. I heard you, but the screen was frozen. Okay, cool. At least everybody heard. All right, let's get a move on. The earthworm. I guess I can try to plug my phone in. It just might be a little crooked. Okay. All right, doesn't have to be crooked. Cool. We're plugged in now. Okay. All right. Let's do the earthworm. Then I gotta take off my bandage, wash my tattoo. Ooh. It's looking a little dry up there. All right. Thank you, Lizzie. Chillin' sleepover vibes. It's true. It's lit. Earthworm. Okay. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm. Oh, wait. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they all felt the earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Very interesting. Okay. And then we have the swan. Wormholes and portals to another dimension. That's a good point as well. Let's see the little swan. Let's see what she's got going on. Yeah. That's my swan song. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, and elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity in Hindu mythology. The goddess Sarasvati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realms of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard. An inner vision is likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. Well, those all resonated. The camel probably resonated the most. All right, if you guys want to smoke, I'm gonna pack a bowl. If you wanna light one up with me at our sleepover. Swan for me, nice. Yeah, I think we can all benefit from journaling right now. Especially because, like, we live in a really weird time where, like, so much of our experience and our feelings and our thoughts are, like, encouraged to be posted online for, like, the public to see. And I just think it creates a really unhealthy environment in a lot of ways. And I just think it's good to have outlets where you have your own thoughts and feelings and ideas without sharing them with the world, you know? 1000%. For me, the earthworm resonated the most. Nice. What are you learning, Tisha? Like, what are you beginning? You're the best. No, you're the best. Yeah, I only have one beauty soap left. If you want it, grab it. It smells like pink cotton candy, and it's Singapore, so it's for sensitive skin, and it's really soft. It's a really nice soap. I like secrets. Yeah. There's not enough. I mean, there are many secrets in the time that we live in, but there's not enough mystery, I guess I would say, behind individuals. And I'm a big Like, I have failed at that as well, so no judgment. I'm not always the best at being mysterious. I have to get a lighter. See what I mean? These bowls play themselves. Same, depends on who is witness to what. I'm beginning just a new chapter, which is very different from the past one. I'm turning 22 in a week, and I just stopping people-pleasing and new stuff. Nice! Wow, you're only 22? The half, I would say 2/3 of the bar I've been going to, the line dancing place, everyone's 22. That number is coming up for me so much, like in people's ages. Every person I met is like, yeah, I'm 22, and then I say, well, how old do you think I am? And they say, I don't know, 23, 24 at most. And then I go, I'm 31. And then they go, what? And then we argue. And they say, that's not true. You're messing with me. And I'm like, it is true. And they're like, you're a liar. And I'm like, no, I'm a truther. Just kidding. And then finally they give in. And then they say something weird and funny, like, wow, you're aging so gracefully, or something like that. And I'm like, I think your generation is just used to plastic surgery face. So, like, you don't know what it looks like when a person just, like, naturally ages and takes care of themselves and also has, like, good genes. Like, I'm not gonna act like I don't. I definitely have good genes. I'm very blessed, so. You're 22? Nice. You're 21? Okay. Slay, girly. You don't need to use makeup. Just be purity. Thank you. Don't smoke. I don't like when people smoke. We sometimes smoke on this channel, but you don't have to feel pressured by that or anything. I feel like throwing a bunch of eggs at trees in my backyard suddenly. If that's what you want to do, girl, do it. Live your best life. Love the bowls. They're crazy, right? You do look amazing. Thank you so much. You know, when I was like, when I was finally old enough to see rated R movies and stuff, I would get so mad because it would be like a production. Like, I would show them my license and they'd be like, this is a fake. And I'd be like, why would I get a fake ID to be 17? If I was getting a fake ID, wouldn't I get it to be 18 or 21? Like, the amount of times in my life that I would get so pissed off because people thought I was, like, younger than I was. It caused me so much trouble. Like, I'd try to go into a smoke shop, and they'd be like, this isn't you. And I'd be like, yes, it fucking is. Or they'd be like, this is a fake ID. And I'd be like, fucking scan it. It's real. Like, it caused me a lot of misery. So it's nice that it's coming in handy now. And that's what everyone would say to me. They'd be like, dude, when you're 30... You're gonna love it. And I'd be like, no, I'm not. Like, 17-year-old me. Dude, you're laughing, but the amount of times I walked into a movie theater and was, like, getting interrogated and, like, a flashlight in my face, like, you're not the age you say. Like, that happened every time I wanted to see a movie. Every time. And then when I turned 21, fucking forget about it. Every bar I went to thought it was a fake, thought I was like 15, 16. So, yeah, it's nice now. It works out for me now. I feel like a butterfly, to be honest. That's good. You look like you will never age. Thank you. You're gonna be 10? Oh, then definitely don't smoke, Jade. You got your whole life. I'm happy to hear you say that. You're right. Don't smoke. But also, I'm swearing a lot, so I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was a 10-year-old in the chat. If at any point, you might want to click off, because, yeah, I am gonna smoke, but that's not for 10-year-olds. Hello. Good genes till they're too good. They were concerned. They always thought they were going to catch me in a lie. They always thought they were catching me, and I'd just be like rage would just be boiling within me. Yes, we can do a prayer for protection to close things out. Flashlight is crazy. No, for real, because, you know, at the movie theater, they always have flashlights. They'd be freaking interrogating me, like, trying to intimidate me. One time, I went to a Kesha concert with my sister, and, they wouldn't give me beer. I had just turned 21, and they, like, wouldn't give me beer, and the girl was like, this ID isn't real, it's not scanning, and it's, like, my genuine Connecticut license plate, like, not license plate, license is, like, genuine of the state I live in, and I'm like, okay, well, if it's not scanning, then we have a problem, because I got that from the DMV, and she's like, this is your last chance, or I'm calling my manager. So I'm like, please call the manager. So then the manager comes, and she's just being foul to me. She's like, I had on crazy makeup because it was Kesha, and she's like holding the ID up, and she's like, it's kind of hard to tell if this is you or not because you have all that crazy makeup on. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't change my face, like, it's still me. And then she's like making me smile. She makes me do a spin. And now at my age, I would never put up with that shit. At that age, I was so young that I was like just taking it because I was so used to not being of legal age and getting bossed around by people. And so she makes me go jump through all these hoops, and then the girl is scanning it, like, over and over again. She's like, it's not scanning. She was really ghetto, too, you know? Like, she was, like, really excited to, like, catch me in doing something wrong, and she kept, you know, doing the head thing, like, it's not scanning, it's not scanning. And then the lady slams her hands on the counter, and she goes, you can either leave now, or I'm calling the police. And I said, please call the police. Please call the police. Because if my license isn't scanning, that means that, like, there's something wrong, and I would like the police to be here and tell me why this is happening. So then the lady tries to scan it because the girl was scanning it wrong the entire time. So after like 20 minutes of bullying and harassing me between the two of them, the lady scans it properly, it goes right through, and then she turns around and starts screaming at the girl, and she's like, you need to learn how to scan it! Because she was like, I think, ashamed of her behavior, so then she just picked on someone not her size, like the lackey, like the lower employee, and so now it's like even more awkward because she's like screaming in this girl's face, and then the police come around because like she must have called them, and so they come around the corner, and she's just like screaming in this girl's face, and then I'm just like awkwardly standing there, and like now I would have demanded free beer all night, but back then I was just happy to get my one like $20 beer because it's a concert. But yeah, that was like all of my young adulthood, was people screaming at me about how I'm not the age I am. So, yep, it's definitely paying off now. Hey, this is not related, but all your videos helped me get through a really tough time. I just wanted to thank you today for being a pure, kind soul. You're welcome. I'm happy I could help. Hey, stop it right there. Yeah, stop right there. Yeah, there's a 10-year-old here, I guess, but maybe they clicked off. I don't know. If I had a 10-year-old kid, I would not be letting them scroll through the lives. But it is a healing live. There's probably a lot worse lives they could end up on. The algo is weird with lives right now, for real. Is that Tony? Is that you with your name, the chaotic floral arrangement? If you're a kid and feel uncomfortable, feel free to leave. Well, it's true. I don't know. I don't know who's on the other end of this. All I can see is myself. I'm packing a bowl as we speak. Nice. That's a great problem to have. They stopped asking for my ID since I was 17. Aw. I guess it is a good problem to have now. Also, I was thinking about journaling today at work. Nice. Making you spin, bruh. Your life is a movie. I know! Dude, when I was in college, all my friends, this was like prime reality TV show time, all my friends would be like, why don't you have a reality show? Because I just have that energy. I mean, now I understand as like a psychic and a witch. I wasn't like, I was dabbling in my gifts, but I wasn't like immersed in them. So now I understand why people get really weird in my energy, but at the time I did not. And I swear to God, the thing that set all my friends over the edge was we were like in the cafeteria at college and we were all hungover and we're like barely eating our food. We all looked disheveled, like it was a rough morning. And this guy like slams his lunch tray thing down on the table, and he gets up and he goes, oh, Deirdre, and puts his hands out, like not a common name, like a really uncommon name, and he goes, Deirdre, and puts his hands out all desperately to give me a hug, and we all just look up from lunch and we're just like staring at him, and he goes, oh, not Deirdre, and walked away back to his table, threw away his lunch and left, and everyone just stared at me. We were all just like, and then my friend was like, that's it, like, why don't you have a reality show? Why is this like, he's like, we can't even have like a late breakfast without something happening. Oh, those were the days. Also, I had a really freaky roommate in college who was like kind of stalking me at points, and that movie The Roommate came out and everyone was like, Nikki, why is your life a movie? Why? Like, because I didn't understand like quantum physics or the Matrix or anything, and I'd be like, I don't know why this is how it is. But it, like my core group of friends, which is probably like 20 people in college, they would always be like, what the actual fuck, man? Oh my God, that happened to me too, but with not being allowed in. But my sister's elementary school chorus concert, what? The lady refused to let me in till my stepdad came over and said she's with me. What the heck? Yeah, Lizzie's linking the Patreon, I think, Paul. I'm not Tony. I'm someone else. Been here for years, though. Okay. Well, thank you, and I recognize your name, but I do have a different client who has something about floral something. But thank you, I do recognize your name. What is your real name? Chaotic Floral Arrangement, if you want to share. You also make my days when you make your lives. Aw, thank you. Patreon is a monetization platform. You can pay for extra content from Nikki. All are very welcome there. Yes, they are. I still think you should. I would watch. I think I am gonna have a reality TV show one day. Maybe. Or maybe I'll vlog and then it'll be like reality TV. I don't know. As a baby-faced witchy, my favorite trick is showing my ID and birthday to shook Gen Z. Yeah. No, Gen Z is so funny. They really, they can't process a young-looking someone in their 30s. Been watching you since 2021. Thank you. Love you so much. Oh, you're back? Okay. Well, make sure if you feel uncomfortable to head on out again. I'm not kicking you out, but also don't do drugs. Sign up for Patreon. Yeah. All right. Let's have our little smoke-sesh. It's funny, I used to go by another name, but after some self-reflection, I decided Apollo was a good name to go by. I love music and archery too. Nice! Nice, Apollo. Have you ever been told that you look like Shailene Woodley? No, I have been told I look like the Hunger Games girl. What's her name? Jennifer Lawrence? Is that her name? Like, everyone was hitting me up when Hunger Games first came out. I think I was, like, freshly in college back then, too. And everyone was like, Nikki, why do I feel like you are Katniss, whatever. Like, and it's kind of crazy when you see the videos of her from, like, the first Hunger Games, like, when it's from afar, it's the cheekbones. It's definitely the cheekbones and the profile. Like, it looks like me. It's so weird. It's so weird. Katniss Everdeen. Yeah. You do look like Shy. I'm gonna have to look that up. No, the girl from The Fault in Our Stars. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I used to be a huge Hunger Games fan as a kid. Your phone is glitching? Oh, man. I've noticed that a lot, too. A lot of technology glitches. Yo, you do look like Shailene Woodley. Ah! I gotta look it up. Is she the girl from The Secret Life of the American Teenager? Or am I making that up? Also, I really reflected on that name and that show recently, and I was like, why was that show on ABC Family? Like, that's a really weird show to put on the Family Channel. And then also, why is it The Secret Life of the American Teenager? Like, there's definitely teen pregnancy in places other than America. Like, there's definitely, like, pregnancy out of wedlock, or, like, you know, blended families in places other than America. Like, I just felt like it was, like, really weird to put on the Family Channel. Really weird name, really weird concept, very dramatic, very odd. Like, I watched that show sometimes. I watched, what else did I watch? I watched the A show, Pretty Little Liars, sometimes. And when I look, like, even in Pretty Little Liars, like, Arya dates her teacher, and then he's also A, and, like, all of that is really weird and groomy. Like, why was this on the Family Channel? I've just been looking back a lot on the entertainment I grew up on, not just as a teenager, but as a child, and so much of it was inappropriate, so much of it was weird, so much of it gave really, like, unhealthy concepts into our minds, and it's just been helping me to understand, like, why my generation is the way it is, or why younger generations are the way they are. It's just odd, you know? Kiss from France. Thank you. A kiss from America. I feel like you embody a bit of the Katniss character energy from the book, too. I've never read the book, and I only watched the movie, like, 10 years ago, but I feel she's, like, a rebel leader, and I definitely resonate with that. Jennifer Lawrence, I see it. Yep. Anyone ever tell you look like Beyonce? No, never. I don't know. Are you trolling? I've never gotten that, but that would be a lovely compliment. I would absolutely take it, but I've never gotten that in my life. Now, just Jennifer Lawrence. I think I've got a one-of-a-kind face, you know? Just kidding. I just look like I don't know. I just look like me. There's, I'm sure, a lot of British teen pregnancy. I'm surprised they're not famous for it over there. Oh. Ba-dum-tsh. Shailene Woodley was in Divergent. I don't know if you've seen that movie. I think I saw part of it, and I think it's the same girl from Secret Life of the American Teenager. You're beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. Kids have been exposed to a lot of weird movies and shows. Nah, Jennifer Lawrence looks like Nikki. Thank you. All right, let's hit this. You're welcome in my home. Thanks. I'm gonna catch a flight right now. I'm heading over, and when I get on the flight, I'm just gonna say, Eddie invited me. I'm just kidding. That's sweet, but thank you. But I'm not gonna come. No offense. Next to Paris. That's pretty far from me. I literally just got a notification from Patreon of Leah being like, you're right about your posts being hidden on YouTube. Like, and I know she'd be at the live right now if she knew it was on. It's been, like, extreme, and so has the offloading. Like, I'm constantly losing subscribers, but I'm not the only YouTuber talking about that. Like, even bigger platforms like Anita Serene, formerly known as Stargirl, the Practical Witch, she's like, yeah, every time I post something, I lose a lot of followers. Every time I open my mouth, I lose a ton of followers. And I'm like, girl, it's not you. It's literally the platform. Like, I feel the platform is going through and, like, offloading a ton of subs from people. And I think it's to keep people from reaching certain milestones that aid them to make more money. So, like, I'm right under 30,000. Why do you think I've stayed right under 30K for so long? Because once I pass 30K, I'm going straight for 50K. I just know it. Once I pass 30K, I'm headed for 50K, and then once I pass 50K, my monetization goes up, and they have to start paying me more. So every time I'll, like, catch a bunch of subs, I'll catch, like, 50 subs at once, and then it'll start catching, and I'll start to head towards 100 or whatever. Then the next thing I know, I sign on, and it's like I'm down 75 subs, and they did this to Haley Reese too. I just talked about this recently. Like, she hit 1 million subs, and she'd been working really hard to hit 1 million subs. And then the next day she signed back on, and they had offloaded a ton of subscribers from her, so she was just under 1 million. And it goes back to them being cheap and not wanting to recognize people's success, and also not wanting to pay people. They want us, I mean, I understand we use their platform to create free content and everything, so I understand it's a give and take, but at the same time, there is no platform without content creators. If every single one of us decided to go post on a different platform, guess what, YouTube, you're broke. So maybe you should treat people a little better. Maybe you should stop censoring everyone. Maybe you should stop SBing. SHADOWBANNING. I heard if you even say the word, they punish you for it. Like, this is an app that constantly punishes the lifeblood of this company. We are the lifeblood of this platform, and they constantly punish us. They never reward us. We never get a pizza party. Just kidding, but it's like the equivalent of when you see, like, we want you to be a part of office culture, and it's like the culture, it's like infrared lights, a pizza party every 6 months, like, all, like, more work, no pay. It's just, although all of our jobs are different, all of the systems in place are the same. And until the systems change, nothing else will, which is why the systems are constantly breaking down, right? Since well before 2020, but we've really seen them truly start to structurally break down from within since 2020. Calling Leah in, yes. Imagine you go to the subscriber's home when they ask, right? I'll be right over. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm a simp for Anita. Yeah, I really like her, but she also confuses me. Like, she's so fluid. Guys, let me know what you think about this. I've been kind of stewing over this. Somebody sent me an email and was like, hi, Dutchess. I noticed you've rebranded a few times, and now you're suddenly into Reiki. If you want to talk about it, I've been doing it for this many years. Now, no offense, but I'm not answering emails like that anymore. I've done that in the past, and it's brought me nothing but, like, misery, confusion, chaos, uncomfortable situations. I'm not going to talk to people who are just randomly saying, hey, I have this skill, I do this thing, just to get my attention or speak with me. I made that mistake plenty of times also with people who weren't clients in the past, where I trusted them or allowed them into my space or energy, and I'm still paying for it with one of them who's a stalker. Like, and I know this probably might sound rude or bougie or bitchy, but the only people I'm going to be interacting with are going to be the people who are compensating me for my services and, you know, actually have been a long-time supporter. Even if you've never bought anything, but I've seen you here since 2019. That means a lot. But it's going to be the people who I'm actually having the Zoom calls with, or who are on my Patreon, or who've been interacting with me on the platform, even if you haven't bought anything, but you just always comment. And it's nice. It's not like mean always comments, you know what I mean? Like, I have time for the people who I see over and over and over again, and I'm having a positive interaction with. I'm not going to be responding to people who come out of the woodwork suddenly and then just want my time and attention and then end up bringing me chaos and misery because they're just randos from online that have leached onto me. I'm just not doing it. I'm too nice. I've always given too many people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not doing it anymore because I value myself more than that. But anyway, the thing that really kind of like annoyed me, pissed me off, honestly, was like the rebranding comment, because like, I'm not rebranding. I'm a girl. Yes, I have a business. Yes, this is a business, and I want it to be treated like that. I want to be respected, and I want people to treat me the same way they would treat Walmart. Like, you don't go into Walmart, not that I want to be Walmart, but a big business. Like, you don't go into Walmart and try to haggle the prices down. You'll get kicked out. So it's like, I want people to just treat me with that same respect. Like, you go into a regular store, just treat me with the same respect that you would go into a regular store. Just because I'm a witch and I have an unconventional job and I have these gifts does not mean that I don't deserve to get treated in a way where I'm being compensated fairly, you know? So I want that, but also it's not rebranding because this isn't a typical business. So it's like a double-edged sword. Like I was saying, this is me. Like, the business I'm running here is just me. Like, it's Nikki, it's Dutchess, it's the girl on your screen. Like, it's just me. I have a gift, I have a skill. I have a skill that most people don't have. And I have helpers in the subtle realms that most people also don't have. Or at least they haven't accessed that within themselves. So I help them to either access that, or if they don't have an interest in accessing that, then they can just not use me, but use me and my spirits to get them what they need, right? It's a business transaction. So there is no rebranding. It's just me. I'm Nikki. I'm Dutchess. If I wanted, and I've been doing, it just showed me that they were new, because Reiki isn't, I've been doing Reiki before I had my YouTube channel. So, and I've posted Reiki on the channel for years, sporadically. I've offered it on my website for years. So it's not a rebranding. It's just me getting closer to that aspect of divinity and that coping skill right now. I look at all of this as a way to cope with life. I read the tarot. I do the witchcraft. I play the singing bowls. I do the Reiki to cope with life, because life can be beautiful but also horrifying. So I'm just activating different gifts. So if it looks like I've rebranded, usually it's because I activated a different gift. Like when I started doing all the past life readings, like I was really excited when that first started, and I probably seemed different because I was tapping into a different aspect of divinity than what I was used to. And so it's like, I just have a lot of stuff under my belt. I've got the witchcraft, I've got the tarot, I've got, you know, the past life stuff, I've got the mediumship, I've got the healing, I've got the making products. Like, it's just all just me. It's never a rebrand. It's my coping skill. And I was like this before I had my channel. I would just randomly create shit. I made about a gazillion of those hemp bracelets. I made soap. I made candles. I just gifted it to people. I did all of this at a less crafted way, and like, it was more of a shoddy way. Like, I had to build my skills, and then once I built them to a point, then I started selling it. Same with art. Like, the art that I make, or the resin that I make, like, all of this is just, I've always been crafty. I've always done this to an extent. I've just found a way to polish it, make it professional, and monetize it. And so it's never a rebrand. It's the same girl that's been doing the same shit her entire life, activating and connecting with those different coping skills during different periods of time in order to get us through the energetic signature that we're moving through. And so if you resonate with that energetic signature, then you hop on the train. It's the Dutchess train. You hop on. So like, I have clients who only get Orgonite. I have clients who only work with me with the dragons. I do my dragon spell. It's going to come up at the end of this month. We always work with the dragons in March and sometimes in August or July, like sometime over the summer. And my dragon people come for the dragon spell, and then I don't see them all year, and that's okay, because it's the dragon energy. Or I have people who only buy from the Botanica, or I have people who only want Orgonite, or I have people who want everything, or I have my Patreons who are like my solid, like, they're my Patreon people, and they're into that community that we have there. So it's all me. It's never a rebrand. It's just the Dutchess train and where it's going down the tracks. And I don't take anything personally. I resonate and unresonate with people all the time. It's okay to not be feeling me. It's okay. I mean, now I'm working on taking nothing personally, but I definitely have taken shit personally in the past. I've definitely had my freak outs or feelings hurt over clients or whatever, or just people commenting. But I'm at a point now where I'm just following my life path, and I'm moving with the energies as I channel them and what's good for me. And if you resonate with that, that's great. And if you resonate with it for a short period of time and then hop off and then you come back or whatever. Too many people, I think, get really weird about the spiritual journey and like gatekeeping and assigning meaning to things that don't actually mean anything, or taking shit really personally. And I just realized that if I want to continue doing this as a career, I can't be one of those people, because it's miserable. It's just being stuck in that energy. So, yep, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I've never rebranded. I'm just me. I'm just doing my best to truck through life and make it as enjoyable and honestly easy as possible, because there's so much that's hard. Whatever I can make easier is good. And that's it. And right now I feel like doing singing bowls, and right now I feel like doing Reiki, and I think that's because the collective needs that. I think I feel called to certain things because there's a certain group of people that need what I'm being called to at that time. You know? The chat is like, let me see how what's growth. Yeah. Yes, the dragon spell, bring it on. Good. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I was rambling. Eat your heart out, Walmart. Your exclusive exempts you from being, or your exclusivity exempts you from being available elsewhere. So eat your heart out, Walmart. That's so funny. People are allowed to like more than one thing. It doesn't have to be rebranding. Target isn't rebranding every time they get new mugs. Yeah, that's so true. Or every time like, it's Easter. Oh, they're rebranding to Easter. Just kidding. Like, it's just, yeah, you're just going with the seasons, right? So true. I am so ready to see you famous, like the big dogs. Finally, it would look so good on you. It's coming. Thank you. I can feel it. Everything is pointing to a major career shift in May, and I don't know what that means. But astrologically, it begins for me, I think, in May, and then like everything is pointing to it, like channeling. There's just the signs. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I have a feeling it's gonna be big, like you said. Perfect timing too. Thanks for the little heart emojis. And the mummy. Los Angeles or New York City? Neither. I'm not a city girl. I like to go line dancing. And I like to go outside in the woods and touch dirt and grass and all that good stuff. All right, guys, well, let's say our prayer for protection, and then I'm gonna get off this live. Okay. Let's give the singing bowl a little. benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God Source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and all those who are watching live now, all those who have watched this before, and all those who will watch us in the future, and just say thank you for everything that you bless us with. We're so grateful for all aspects of life, the ups, the downs, the challenges, and the blessings. We understand that all of this makes a well-rounded individual in this very polarized reality. And for this, we say thank you before we ask for anything. And I want to call upon Tehuti. I keep seeing you, your presence, you keep making yourself known to me. Thoth, the emerald tablets of Thoth, Tehuti, your original, your Kemetic name, I call upon you now, especially because we pulled the Swan card, and the Swan represents writing, literature, and creativity. You were the scribe, Tehuti, you were the writer. I ask, please, that you bless us with knowledge and information and anything else you can aid us with at this time. I ask, please, that you come to all of us with signs and synchronicities, or in our dreams, or in our meditations, and reveal things to us that we need to know that can aid us in walking in our path and in our purpose. And please heal our heart chakras that are green like the emerald. And please fill us with peace and understanding and a feeling of safety. And please also watch over us and aid us to see multiple sides of every situation, and aid us in making good decisions and being in the right place at the right time. I also want to call upon Freya. I've been getting really close with you and connecting with you. I really like your energy. Thank you for being here with me, and for all those that you've been here with, as we just did some group spells. So I know you're with a couple of my other clients too. So thank you for being there for us, and I just ask, please, that you protect us. Protect us, protect our solar plexus and our sacral chakras, of which I've just healed with the singing bowls. Protect us body, mind, and spirit. Let us see through falsehoods. Let us have eyes to see, ears to hear, and mouths to speak. Eyes to see the truth, ears to hear the truth, and a mouth to speak on the truth, please. And please protect us from any negative or parasitic entities, energies, or creatures across all timelines, across all dimensions. Cut all cords with anything siphoning our energy. We do not consent. We do not consent. I break all cords and ties now. I release all ancestral curses or blockages that have been getting kicked up lately, or I ask, please, that you give people the tools in order to overcome them if you cannot cut and release them immediately. And protect us from spiritual attack, please. And please remove any reptilians or just negative entities, energies, or spirits of the enemy. The enemy as we perceive the enemy that works against us, the enemy that does not want us to succeed, no matter what form the enemy is in, spiritual, human, governmental, no matter what form the enemy is in. Let them not have any power over us anymore. Let us take back our lives, and let us be in perfect, full protection. And I call upon Archangel Michael to shield us and heal us. Now, Archangel Michael, I've always had resistance in my heart towards you because you were known as the Dragon Slayer, but at this point in my life, I'm starting to recognize you as a slayer of the wicked, and that it's not necessarily dragons that you hate, or the more dark frequency beings, not necessarily negative but dark, but you smite wickedness and you protect against evil. And I call upon you to do that now. And I call upon you to bless us and protect us. You got me through more than one near-death experience, and for that I'm grateful for, Michael. So I just ask, please, that you protect us and watch over us, and I ask, please, as well, that your relationship with each of us who wants to have a strengthened relationship with you be strengthened at this time. blood of our ancestors, as every single one of us has a certain ancestry that has sacrificed for us, or sacrificed for their family or the country or whatever they may have sacrificed for. And so let their blood not be shed in vain. Let us be blessed, protected, and anointed in the blood of our ancestors and in the blood of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Let us be bathed in it, because it's literal witchcraft. Despite what the church wants you to think, it's literal, like, yeah, it's witchcraft. So Yeshua, we call upon you as well. And we call upon our higher selves, because we understand that there is no force greater than our own. There is no power over our life greater than the power we hold over our life. And we are the ultimate authority. Our body, mind, and soul, our choice. And I ask please for protection from Source, the source from which all things come, the Most High. The Most High, please bless us and protect us and shield us. And let us forgive, and let us release, and let us let go. And please rebuke and banish any leeches or unhealthy attachments or toxic attachments or relationships in our life. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions, only ever in the highest frequency, for the highest and greatest good of myself and all those watching, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amon Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of 3, Somatic be, always works, always a blessing. Cool. Wow, that was good. Lots of health and prosperity for Dutchess Divinity and all of Dutchess subs collectively. Orion, you are a lighthouse of info. Thank you for all the help with the links. I know, you're great. You're both great. You're both great. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dutchess. Take care. Thanks, you too. My spine is cracking. I feel like that just opened something up. Oh, wow. I got lots of cracks. Make sure to do a little stretch. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Just kidding. Get down tonight. I want to hear that song now. But do your little stretches, move around, and... No, Eddie, don't be weird. This is not a channel to be weird. Yeah, see? The moderator already gotcha. Already gotcha. Oh my god, Nikki, those bowls are so powerful. I can feel it in my teeth, right? I know, it like vibrates my sinuses. We love you, Nikki. I love you guys too. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and take a shower and eat some popcorn and probably watch Kiki's Delivery Service. Even though I watched it last night, I'll probably watch it again because I have the rental for 48 hours. So, all right, bye guys. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.